always say less than necessary. And it's the fact that by talking too much in a meeting or in any kind of situation, you make people inadvertently smell weakness on you. And I said in my last book, a lot of communication between humans is nonverbal.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
We feel, we sense something from you, and it communicates, and we have an impression.
That I cannot do.
And people who talk a lot generally give an impression of they don't know how to control themselves. Whereas people who kind of say a little bit less,
That I cannot do.
you know, who kind of speak in riddles almost, who say, yeah, that's great, I'll think about it, or whatever, gives off an impression of power, as if they know more than they actually do.
Mm-hmm.
Because the game of power, a lot of it has to do with appearances. And so I studied, for writing the book, some of the most powerful people in history, kings and CEOs and presidents, and inevitably they had that quality where they knew how to control their tongue. The other thing is if you talk too much, you're going to inevitably say something stupid.
Right.
So all you need to do is it's not like you don't talk at all, because that seems weird as well. It's saying less than necessary, but you develop a little inner critic. So as you're talking, you're aware of the value people put on words, and that saying something wrong could offend
Sure.
and could cause you a lot of damage. But the main thing that you want to develop in life is the ability to detect toxic people before you get involved with them. Because the way toxic people have learned, they've learned strategies since they were 6 or 7 years old, how to get power. And they embroil you in dramas. They get into your emotions, right? They entangle themselves in your life. They don't come at you saying, I'm toxic, I'm a narcissist, get away from me. They know how to appear charming. They know how to be interested in you. They know how to be moderately pleasing, etc. They can even be charismatic. You get involved with them, and then it starts to come out, and it's too late because you're emotionally entangled with them. They've got their roots inside of you.
Can't keep getting away with it!
And you're sucked into their dramas, and it's really hard to get out, particularly in an intimate relationship. That's the worst of all. The best thing you want to develop in life is the radar to detect them before you get involved with them. Mm-hmm. And it requires a change in how you perceive people. So it doesn't mean, I don't want people to become paranoid, thinking everybody out there that I'm dealing with could be toxic, because it's only like 5% of the population or whatever is truly like that. But you want to be able to see the signs beforehand, right?
Yeah.
And you don't want to judge people based on their words, based on their charming personality, based on their glittering resume. You want to be able to judge their character, what's deep, deep inside of them, right? The things that are not so visible at first glance, right? So you have to train how you think about people. You have to observe their patterns in life before you met them. If this person you're about to get involved in a relationship tells you, all of my wives and girlfriends in the past, they were just such blah, 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 and then you hear that they only lasted a year or so, and it was always their fault, your antenna should go up. Something is wrong here. This person isn't revealing the truth. This is probably coming from something within. In my 48 Laws of Power, I talk about infection, where there are people who have an infecting power on you. They're surrounded by all kinds of drama. They continually present themselves as the victim of other people, whereas in fact, they're the ones that constantly draw this drama to them because that's how they survive.